Okay, now Shinzu, you left the city, some time ago, and now you are back for some business endeavors. But Shinzu, how has the music journey been for you since you started? You said 2018, right?
Yeah.
And since 2018, you've dropped like how many songs? Excluding
Bro.
freestyles,
Look,
official singles.
I basically have no idea how many songs, bro.
But
I know the amount of projects.
It's plenty.
If we're talking projects, 3.
3 projects.
Yeah.
You dropped 3 projects and multiple songs. Your last project being okay. We
I
can't
like
really
my
talk.
girls toxic, stroke lovely.
That's
So 2
just
tracks.
That's just 2
EP.
tracks. Let's talk about the main one you dropped last
Extra,
year.
yeah.
The one that really had a lot of you in there, and that project goes to show Shinzo as an artist. Someone who can be doing R&B this moment, next moment doing reggae, the next moment doing trap. How do you do that, and why do you do that?
I have a lot of influences.
A lot of influences.
Crazy thing is, I'm a deeper life boy, though. Or
Hey!
I was a deeper life boy. Let me use was. So, but one thing was my parents weren't really like strict and all that. So I took a lot of influences from the streets, basically my neighbors and all that. So Western pop, Afro pop, R&B, everything. So that's why I'm who I am right now. I make trap music, I make Afro beats, I make reggae, like you say. So.
Yeah. True. And let's really talk about that. That was a song you dropped a long time ago, Chill. And that really, kind of embodies what you're talking about.
I was in my feels with that song.
You're in your feels with that. You talked. We're gonna play that much later. You talked about how you go to church and they're preaching against what you're doing.
That's fucked up, man.
Bro, hold up. We on radio.
Sorry.
We on radio. Please apologize for that. We don't do that over here.
Apologies.
All right.
Change, man.
So now, let's quickly talk about Extra Year before we talk about I Love My Girls Toxic.
Yeah.
Now, Extra Year. What birthed Extra Year?
Okay. I have been owning my fans project. I see they own my fans project like this. So.
True.
Yeah, so I just need to give them something. I've been sitting on some songs for a while, and I had to record some new songs. Shout out to my
Big
guy,
man,
Critic. Yeah, he kind of played some A&R roles in it because he got Corizo on it, he got Dwayne on it too. So,
And those were 2 fantastic
Right.
songs on the project.
And so yeah. What was the question again, please?
I'm asking you about the Extra Year project. What birthed it?
Yeah, basically, I felt like I had to reintroduce myself.
Okay, that's true.
I kind of gained some kind of fame with acting and rap, and but I kind of went down. I wasn't really putting out music and all that, so I needed to reintroduce myself. And even if you look at the artwork, kind of says that you see an artist basically perform into an empty stadium. So that was my mindset in that moment. I felt like, okay, the amount of audience I had back then, I don't have them anymore. This is me coming out again and working twice as hard. And man, the results have been really, really, really beautiful to see.
Okay, now you're talking about the results being beautiful.
Yeah.
Can you say what you expected, the numbers you expected and the feedback you expected from that project, saying that it was a while since you dropped your last project, that's Hey, I Think I Can Rap.
Yeah.
And how was it? Was it better than what you expected?
Yeah, the funny thing is sometimes I forget to check my numbers. I'm not really good at keeping up with my stuff. So sometimes I'm in discussions with my team and we're like, okay, what's up? What's the numbers like? Right now I think we're well over 150k
150k
streams from all platforms, and that's like
Yo.
that's wild. Wow.
Okay, can we I don't like asking for numbers, but can you put a number to what you were expecting? Because you literally
Probably
said
about 50k or
50k,
something,
right?
Yeah.
And is this
The first time I did 50k, I post them everywhere. Everybody will see. But yeah,
but is this better than Hey, I Think I Can Rap?
I don't really like comparing those two projects. I feel like they are different projects. With Hey, I Think I Can Rap, I was as bare as possible. I think it was the first time I actually introduced myself as a rapper to the audience. A lot of people knew me as a singer. They were really sing heartbreak songs and all that stuff. I had a point to prove. I shout out to Black Bones, Meet Me and Kanye. They inspired that project.
So
yeah.
the artwork.
With that, I think I can rap. It was more of me just. I was complaining I was a broke boy. I'm still a broke boy, bro. Thank God. So it was a lot of complaints and all that. But with Extra Year, it was more about the music, like giving you beautiful music. Look at number one now. I know complaints of number one. Farewell was just a beautiful tune. Chorizo had that song, and Chorizo is somebody I really, really respect, man, because he's big. And he had that tune, and he was blown away. And same thing with Gangsta. D-Wayne. Let me not just go into that. Let's skip that.
No, if you want to share, we love the details. We love hearing about that.
Okay. Alright, so D-Wayne was probably supposed to like charge me a big fee for that song, but like I said, I'm a broke boy. But he loved the song and he just chose to like jump on it. So with Extra Year, it was more about the music, just more about me. I wasn't really about expressing or embracing any pain and all that. Done with the heartbreaks, done with everything, just making beautiful music.
Now, crazy thing is, I thought you named it Extra Year because of something that happened.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that
extra year is like it's going from different things. I had an extra year in school.
Yeah, who does?
So that was one of, and I also felt like in life I was having an extra year because it was like okay, new relationship, the music I was reintroducing myself in school. I had an extra year, basically. I have to do it again. So everything felt like a repeat or everything. So that was like where the inspiration came from. Yeah, to name it Extra Year.
And that's lovely. Shout out to you. Extra Year was an amazing project. Then, in usual Shinzu fashion, we didn't hear new music from you.
Come on. Wait. Come on. I put out a project in January, right?
Uh-huh.
And I came back in November. I gave you guys something.
Can you get yourself into November? How many months is that, bro?
Alright, this period, me and my team were working on giving you guys back to back.
Now, personally for me, I think it's worth it. When an artist takes their time to actually curate a proper project or song.
Yeah.
But sometimes you see a lot of artists rushing. Just giving you back to back, and you just get lost in it, and there is no really something you can hold on to. But after Extra Year, you gave us I Love My Girl Toxic.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite drops. It's really beautiful.
Do you really like Toxic Girls though?
Well,
or are you a toxic boy?
Oh yes, I am. I am, but I am a child of God. And just leave it at that.
So anyway, Shinzu has been putting out music for a while now, and he's had you've had three projects so far. Hey, I think I can rap.
Extra
and I Love My Girl Toxic, and they've been all amazing. But you said you get your inspiration from
basically
things.
My inspiration. Like when I started, it was mostly heartbreak.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be.
It was obvious, especially in your freestyles.
Yeah. It was mostly heartbreak. Then eventually also became like my situation in life and all that. But also like pick my inspirations from movies.
Ooh.
Yeah. I like to watch sad movies. So I see maybe one boy they bring Percy out for film.
Inspires you to write.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. And then sometimes I also try to write about like life where struggle music.
Okay.
So I did a feature with MX, One Time Bless Me, and I kind of went out of my comfort zone. And it was really, really nice. The reception to that song was like really nice. I went out of my comfort zone, but I hate it. Shinzo now,
Of course. Now, Shinzo, someone who jumps genre, like I said before, you do R&B today, tomorrow you're doing reggae, and which would you say you're most comfortable with? No, it's a multiple question now.
Yeah.
Which do you think you are best at?
Okay.
And which do you like? Sometimes you can be good at something but you don't really like it.
Yeah.
So which would you say you are best at? Which would you say you like most? And which would you say you're most comfortable with?
This is a tough question.
Yeah.
But I think my foundation, if I want to start writing a song, if you play me a beat today, the first thing I want to do is trap.
Rap, right?
Yeah, trap, not even rap.
Trap,
Yeah. I like melody. One reason why I like trap is you can sing but you rap.
True.
So that's why I really like trap.
Okay.
So that's what I'm most comfortable doing. But then I also try to make variations of Afrobeats. I give you guys number one. Although some people like to say, number one is has this reggae vibe and all that.
Yeah, true.
But still Afrobeats. I give you guys Kola Kalabo. It's Afrobeat. My new job is also going to be Afrobeat, so we are making a more conscious effort to make music that our people like. So these days I kind of identify as a trap artist, but also someone who makes variations of Afrobeat. So yeah. But for the soft guy, I know a lot of people are probably wondering, oh, Shinzu, when are you going to give us East Code? When are you going to give us this type of music?
Yo, yes. It's been years since you dropped it, something
I think one of the reasons why I am not like putting out songs like that anymore is I kind of gave up on, let's say I gave up on love or something. Like I just got tired of being that guy, so kind of shed off my skin.
So now, so there will be no confusion.
Yeah.
You say you're best at what? Which exactly?
I'm most comfortable making trap music.
Trap music, and is that what you think is your strongest?
These days, if you go through my Twitter, you'll see I say I'm an Afrobeat student and a trap genius.
Ooh, so that explains it.
Yeah.
That basically explains it. Well, Shinzu, one of the artists who loves mixing multiple genres and making his music, and this song right here we're about to play to you is from the Extra Year project, and of course it features one of the biggest in the city, talking about El Corizo, and it is titled Farewell. Do not go anywhere. It is still Vibes 97.3. This is the house party. They call her Fresh with something fresh.
And they call him Jiggle Boy 4.
Yeah, we're going to come back. We're going to talk to Critic Circle, and he's going to really tell us, from a third person perspective, the Shinzu, how Shinzu's career, was birthed and where it is now. He's going to tell us from another angle. We've heard from Shinzu, but when we come back from this musical break, we'll hear from, the man himself, the king of A&R, Big Man Critic. But for now, take a listen to this one. It's a lovely tune from Shinzu featuring Corizo. Farewell. Oh, that for me, Jesus.
They married the power.
When Harry first sent me that song, I had to be holding myself not to be tweeting too much about it. I might not go explain the full song before song drop.
Blood on my hands, that's all my friends.
Oh, wait, why do artists lack artistry in this side of this part of the world and this? Ask questions. It is still House Party on Vibe 97.3 FM. Of course, I'm your host, as always, Gigi Boy Talk on the MIC. And we have, of course, the delectable and amazing Fresh coming through with something fresh. And the man Shinzu, who we just listened to his song featuring Corizo, Farewell, is with us in the studio. But we're going to take a break from Shinzu for a moment and quickly talk to the Big Man Critic who's with us in the studio, and he's really just going to tell us about Shinzu's career, because he was there at the start and he's still here, and ever since Shinzu came to this, apart from Shinzu, a lot of artists are fond of that habit. And what really is the cause of that? I know we can't deny the fact that finances also play a part in that.
Yeah.
But someone said sometimes you can just drop a little something just to while away time before you drop something major. Is that really a thing? Is it possible to just drop one small song, maybe Street State Day before you drop one major
I feel,
song?
one of the things that people don't intend to correct is like there are stages in every artist. They're like the superstar, they're like the emerging artist and stuff. The problem that most people do face is you see an emerging artist trying to want to be like Ashake when you don't have the budget of Ashake and you don't even have the money or the reach of Ashake or something like that. So you can actually, if it's the money problem and you don't really have a branding yet, you can actually just stay on your level and just build on your whatever thing, make use of the resources around you. I don't really stay close to excuses because that's one of the things we're not subscribing to.
Oh, hold on. New quote alert. I don't stay close to excuses because we are not subscribing to that.
We're not subscribing.
Cut that down.
No, so for us, if you have the access to make music, you try and make it as possible. If you're that good and you can grow a community from there. You can actually have something to say,
now,
okay.
You just spoke about something that a lot of artists never key into, and that is community. Now, a lot of people are expecting to have a BTS army when they're just getting started. We all know how crazy the BTS army can get.
Yeah.
You know that the moment the BTS drops something on any social media platform, it's literally counting in seconds. Now, why don't artists key into communities? Is it that they don't feel these communities are worth it, or what?
For what I feel like most artists are actually very unrealistic with themselves. I've worked with a lot of artists who are dropping their first song that I don't even know if their family knows they can sing, and they'll be probably telling you that, oh, we want to get, how can we get 10,000 streams? How can we get 200,000 streams? Like, bro, nobody listens to you in your house. Like, how many times do you play your own songs? So I feel like most times they are very unrealistic with themselves, and if they can be patient enough, because the funny thing about them not being patient is that they are still going to waste that amount of time, and they are still going to achieve nothing. Because if you tell them that, okay, this thing is going to take you this number of years to achieve it, if God places his hand on your shoulder, it can be faster. But this thing is going to take time. To tell you, no, we want it now. This is how this person made it.
And the crazy part, some of them have, they have money to invest, and they think that, throwing money at it.
No, if they have money to invest, they can dial my number.
Oh my!
they can dial my number. And I can put them through. So if you have money to invest, well, I'm not saying, well, if you don't have money, you can build a community on your own home. But if you have money, you can swipe proper education, we can give everything to you. But then again, I feel like knowledge is what a lot of artists, especially in Benin City, lack. And that's what we're trying to correct with every way we can and stuff like that.
Big shout to the big man creative, big shout to Obeni Shinzu. So Shinzu, the $1 million question. When next are you dropping?
Now communicated soon.
As expected, Shinzu. Okay, can you give us a time frame? Are we expecting it next 2 years, next 3 years?
It won't be as long as next 2 years. Probably this year. Yeah.
Okay.
If I don't, because normally the plan is to drop like consecutive singles. But if we can meet up with the time frame, we'll probably just drop one single this year, and then get a consecutive singles next year.
Alright, that's lovely. And what should we be expecting from this single? Same old Shinzu or something different?
Wait and see.
Wait and see. Okay, Shinzu, before you go, which song should we play for the people? Are we giving them number one or Kolak? Let's give them Kolak. Alright, folks, it's been amazing right here on the house party. Of course, Presh is still here with us. She's been cooking up something fresh. So, Presh, what you got for us?
Okay, so I want to ask a question.
Ooh, she got a question to ask.
Okay, so what advice would you like to, or would you give someone out there? Okay. What advice would you have for someone wanting to, go into the music, let's say music career or music industry?
This is easy to answer, actually.
Sorry. Or someone who wants to follow in your footsteps. Let me just.
It's a very good question, and I think I have the right answer.
I'll answer the question. Answer this one first. I'll answer the question.
I think I have the right answer. The first thing you need is education. A lot of people feel like the very first thing you need to do when you want to get into the music, up into the studio, create. That's fine. That's good. But at the end of the day, my people suffer because they're ignorant.
True.
I've suffered because I've been ignorant.
So is that something you say to your younger self?
Yeah. Get an education in the music business. The music business is a lot more than just singing songs or having talent. It's a lot more. It's probably like making music is probably like 20% of it.
Finally, someone has said it. When I studied music in university.
Yeah. For those who do not know,
it's not
studied music
20%, it's
in
like
the
10.
university.
People were like, it's not to just sing and nothing much. But as time went on, it's more of like you're being introduced to different genres of music.
Okay.
Classical, hip hop, different kinds. Even Indian music, Chinese music, like the thing passed me. But then music is beautiful. Wide. Yeah, music is beautiful. So
alright, we've heard from Shinzu, we've heard from Big Man Critic, we've heard from the amazing Presh. Let's hear from the man Black. So Black, you just funny enough, Black put on black.
Just wear black. You wear black flavor.
It's repping
Even with a black neck piece. So Black, what's good, bro?
I'm great, man. What's up, man?
You sure you good?
Yeah.
sure you're not under the weather or it's just maybe low cold.
I just that's between me.
All right, now, Black, you've you've been pushing boundaries in terms of creative directing in the city, and you've had some amazing visuals. What's the next visual we should be expecting? Who have you been working with recently, Black?
I don't think I can speak on that. But I've been working with some really, really amazing people.
Okay.
Yeah, some really dope artists that when the sound drops, you'll be amazed.
From what we see, right?
Yeah.
So Black, in the city, a lot of artists are trying to do things on a budget. We all know that the economy is not so, it's not so friendly to everybody. But
Yeah.
what can you give us? Can you put like a budget for a decent music video in these days and times?
If you ask me, I don't think if you're an artist and you're coming up, you should shoot a music video.
Oh.
You should create content. That's what you need. You need like batch content, like small content that you can push for people to listen to your sound.
And for people to get a glimpse of your sound on social media.
So you don't need a music video right now.
That's true.
Alright, so you heard it from Black, and Black said he's been working with some amazing cats, and unfortunately he can't speak on that, and I respect that. I almost put Black for trouble right now. But anyway, let's head back to the music. It's been a wonderful time on House Party. Superstar DJ T-Money itching to play you some good music. But let's go with some new. Okay, this is the latest Shinzu, right?
Yeah.
This is the latest Shinzu for now, and it's with
Kolak.
Kolak. What was the name of the homeboy that you sang the song with? Yemai.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, check it out. It is Kolak by Yemai and